Welcome to 5under 5 challenge. This is Crafty Peep. The hosts are Missy from Crafty Cove DIY, Emily from Farm Charm Chic, and Jackie from Blessed Beyond Measure. My first DIY today is going to be an antique tray. I got the gold tray from Dollar Tree. I got the 3 terracotta pots from Dollar Tree. I'm just hot gluing the foam bases in and painting it with Waverly antique wax. I really didn't need to do the bottom because I hot glue some paint sticks in, but sometimes, I just make it a little bit hard for myself. I always use my heat gun so I can go on to the next part of the craft. I hope you guys are enjoying all these lemon themed crafts today. This is my very first one, my very first video, and my first voiceover. So please bear with me and be kind. I promise to do better the next time. All right, I got some bamboo sticks. I'm going to paint those with Waverly antique wax as well. Got a little Spanish moss. Stick that in the pots. Hot glue them down. Give those a little heat gun over them. We're going to stick the lemon that we got from the Dollar Tree on them. Oh, looks like I gave 2 cuts. All right, now I'm going to give it a couple coats of Waverly Ivory. I just became a Plaid ambassador, so I am excited because I have used Waverly paint, apple barrel paint, and Mod Podge for years and years. So I'm excited to get my first box. My husband cut the paint sticks down just a little bit, and I painted them with the Waverly antique wax as well as another coat of Waverly Ivory. Now I'm putting the Waverly Ivory on top of the antique wax. I do this process for almost everything that I antique or vintage. Made little lemon trees. Took a little lamb's ear to make little stems, hot glues in. And there's never any rhyme or reason to the steps I just do. All right, hot glue those paint sticks down. Touch up a few areas that I wanted to be a little bit lighter. And here we go. It's that easy. I was real happy with the way this turned out, and I have it on my island in my kitchen. Before I even knew about this challenge, I was going to change out my decorations in my kitchen to lemons, so I was excited. That's how it turned out. All right, this next craft is a scalloped tier tray that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I got the little wood piece to put on top at Hobby Lobby, and I used a half, can't think of the word, a half bead. Thank you. It is very, very early in the morning, like 4 a.m. But anyway, all right. I used some Waverly Ivory, I believe 2 coats, and I'm going to put that right in the middle on the very top. Thanks for bearing with me. I didn't know how to edit the video, so you see me doing it all in fast speed. I hot glued in E6000 little handle. Got this little ceramic bucket at Dollar General and painted it yellow and Mod Podge a lemonade when life gives you a lemonade napkin over it. Had to give it 2 coats for it to hold the nice lemon yellow color. And I hot glued the little handle so it would stay up. I got the little burlap greenery at Dollar Tree that I put in there. Just for a little decor on the tray. Now I'm coming back with Mod Podge just to do it a top coat. Seal that napkin in and seal the color in. I use saran wrap when I do Mod Podge napkins to work out any bubbles or creases. That was a really cute little $2. I was excited how it turned out. That is now on my kitchen table. All right. This third craft is a lemon box stand. I took a jumbo paint stick from Home Depot, painted it again antique wax with Waverly Ivory on top, and then the 3 boxes, decorative boxes, they are too cute from Dollar Tree. I came back and dry brushed them just on the corners along the side with, guess what, the antique wax. I used hot heat gun to take off the sticky sticker on the bottom because it was going to be tiered, so I didn't want anyone seeing the white tags at the bottom. I did have to modify this a bit after it was on the counter for a day. I did end up using 4 of the larger boxes so it's not, it wasn't leaning up against a little photo frame stand. So now it is very sturdy with one of the larger boxes as the base. I loved whoever told me that little trick of using my heat gun for getting the labels off. So I used the back of it still is attached to the jumbo paint stick. And the hot glue gun in E6000 did not want to stick to that, so I had to put a double dose on it and then put those little pinchy things to hold it. Pinchy things, so technical. I put the smallest one on top, medium, and large. Then I used some of that paper ribbon that we used to do a lot of country crafts with back in the early 80s, if you remember that. You just untwist it and it makes kind of a paper ribbon. I put some Spanish moss down from the Dollar Tree and some greenery from the Dollar Tree, and used probably a bag of lemons, maybe a bag and a half of lemons from the Dollar Tree. I like to think outside the box when I'm doing my crafts and encourage the peeps that watch me on my lives to do the same thing. I would love for you to come over and subscribe on YouTube, craf-t peep. There it goes, and that's on my counter in the kitchen. All right, this fourth craft was fun. It's a lemonade frame. I got the frame BU from the Dollar Tree. I got the little wooden round frame from the Dollar Tree, painted it Waverly ink, and I kept for a project because I wouldn't need the beads because it was going to be mounted on that frame. I don't know if y'all are like me, but I have gloves to use while I'm painting, but never seem to put them on, so I am constantly wiping my hands off on baby wipes I keep right here by my craft table. All right, I open that frame up, remove the beads. And I don't remember if I used the BU and just turned it over to use the white side, or if I used a piece of white cardstock and put the sticker from the Dollar Tree on there, the yellow truck. That was just absolutely adorable with the black and white. Then I take some fabric, some buffalo, some lemon wired ribbon, and some yellow and white polka dot fabric, I believe, to make a rag bow. I love making those. Just make an X with them and tie them in the center with Just layer it up. Once you have it secure with it, you can give it a little haircut and just really work with that fabric to bring out all the ribbon you used. I'm adding a few little flower pots from the stickers, and then I put some yellow buttons and realized it needed a little bit more jazzing up, so I took some black and white washi tape. And I hadn't used that roll before, so it took probably 4 or 5 pulls to get the tape going. And I glued the yellow buttons over the washi tape just for a little pop. Take some yellow and white straws that I got from the Dollar Tree and hot glue them to the top and the bottom of the picture, and then I pop it back in there. And I used E6000 in a spray bottle that I had gotten from Walmart and wanted to try it out along with some hot glue to adhere the frame to the stand. Now I take a lemonade sticker that I had in my scrapbooking stash and place it on a piece of black cardstock and leave a little black showing and cut around it. Then I take 2 yellow and white straws and hot glue them on the top and bottom, and that's going to be my little topper. Thanks for bearing with me. I am such a noob, but I promise my second video will be much, much better. Get a button out, and then it's a whiten, and I realize it needs a little bit more of a pop, so then I put a yellow inside the white button. I left enough jute to tie around, but I just wasn't happy with that, so I ended up cutting the jute off and gluing it onto the bottom left. Decisions. Okay, looks like I'm giving it another little haircut and the finished product, and I'm just thrilled with that. All right, the last craft we have is a decorative bowl. I got the truffle plastic bowl from Dollar Tree, and along with the white candlestick from Dollar Tree. And I am painting it yes, but Waverly Ivory. It takes 2 coats. I left the inside not painted, so you could actually put salad or chips or anything you'd like. I'll probably just leave mine how I have it displayed now, which you will see in just a minute. I also did a layer of Mod Podge over the whole bow so it wouldn't chip. I use more of that spray E6000 more hot glue. All right, sorry about that, guys. My video stopped for some reason, so good hold. Then I take a sprig of fern that I got at Dollar Tree, place that in, use a little raffia, make a little circle nest out of it to hold my lemons. Thank you all so much for bearing with me. I had a blast doing the crafts, the video and editing. Not so much. Come on over to Crafty Peep on YouTube and please subscribe. It has been my pleasure to do this 5 for 5 challenge. Thanks, host and guest host. Bye.